Pakistan has gradually made progress with economic reform since the IMF program was agreed in 2013. Economic growth continues to inch up and the external balance have improved, which has been greeted by a sovereign upgrade by one external rating agency. Resilience is slowly improving, reflected in rising score on several governance indicators. Although the political situation has stabilized, security and regional geopolitical risks remain high.
In 2013, Pakistan has experienced high unemployment rate because of the American drone strike that happened in Pakistan. Later, Nawaz Sharif has sworn into office, which is his third time of being the Prime Minister of Pakistan. However, after 2 years under his administration, the unemployment rate became higher than before. This is because the pace of economic growth is not sufficient to generate more jobs. Pakistan also faced low economy in 2009 because high inflation rate. Pakistan also experienced political instability that involved their former president, which is Pervez Musharraf, when he declared state of emergency and suspended constitution.
Pakistan also did not escape from the financial crisis. Pakistan was suffering from acute macroeconomic imbalance before the onset of the global financial crisis. Economic crisis hit Pakistan in a variety of ways. Pakistan GDP growth rate came down. Pakistan also witnessed high fiscal and current account deficit. Inflation, which was an international problem, also affected Pakistan. Pakistan macroeconomic indicator show very poor performance as GDP growth rate declined from 6.8% in 2007 to 4.1% in 2008. Fiscal and current account deficit reached to the highest 7.4% and 8.4% of GDP respectively. Global financial crisis hampered Pakistan economic growth to a great extent. Deteriorating foreign exchange reserve position due to balance of payment crisis compelled government of Pakistan to approach IMF for a bailout package.
Okay, my part is about the major economic events. At the end of June 2018, after the election of new Prime Minister in Pakistan, Pakistan had a $18 billion current account deficit, where it is almost 45% increase from previous years, which is 2017 with $12.4 billion. The reason why current account deficit is because of excessive imports and less money inflows than expected. So because of this situation, it has led Pakistan into a difficult economic situation. Here, I would like to tell that actually for the year 2018, their crisis is their financial crisis. This financial crisis can be determined when oil become higher, global monetary tightening, and also reduce confidence among investors to invest in that country that have adversely affected the already turbulent economic situation in that country. Subsequently, in the year 2020, which due to the coronavirus outbreak, it has showed the economy slowed significantly. Thus, it shows that export declining in April, and besides, it shows a slowing demand for Pakistani products, while lower imports show declining domestic demand.
In general, Pakistan had 18 prime ministers since their independence, except for those who were elected just to manage the country until the end of election process. Initially, Pakistan has been founded by the All Indian Muslim League, which is led by Muhammad Ali Jinnah on 14 August 1947. Later, the General Secretary of All Indian Muslim League, which is called as Liaquat Ali Khan, has been appointed as the first Prime Minister of Pakistan. In 2018, Imran Khan of Tehreek-e-Insaf has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of Pakistan. Then, he formed a coalition government that consists of 5 political parties, which is that includes Muttahida Qaumi Movement and Balochistan Awami Party. Basically, Pakistan has been involved in conflict with India since their independence, mostly because of the Kashmir region that both of the countries have claimed. The war started on 1947 when the Pakistani soldiers have invaded into Kashmir, and then the Maharaja of Kashmir asked for military assistance from India. India agreed to help with one condition, which is Kashmir has to be handed over to India. The war ended on 1949 with the result of Pakistan has conquered 1/3 of the Kashmir region, while the rest conquered by India. However, even though the war has ended, both of the countries still in conflict until now.
So here about the impact of China Belt and Road Initiative in Pakistan. So China's Belt and Roads Initiative (BRI) is a planned initiative that introduced by the Chinese government in 2013. It is involving infrastructure development that aims to connect China with more than 100 countries through railroad, shipping, and energy projects. China-Pakistan Economic Cooperation with China Investment in Pakistan Infrastructure Development. The strategy was implemented successfully to create an economic corridor between China and Pakistan, for which the two countries have signed contracts on the proposal of Pakistan-China Economic Corridor (CPEC). Mostly, the infrastructure involves construction a network of highways, pipelines, and also railways that link Kashgar and Gadwar. Through it, the impact of BRI for the Pakistanis project will build a new transport infrastructure that will enhance the country's ties to Asia, Europe, and Africa by minimizing investment and trade barriers while creating a stable economic climate that will attract international companies and bring millions of Pakistanis out of poverty. Therefore, it also helps to generate more job opportunities.
The State Bank of Pakistan (SBP) and the Security of Exchange Commission of Pakistan (SECP) are the primary financial regulators. Notwithstanding the absence of stand-alone anti-money laundering legislation, the SBP and SECP have independently established AML units to enhance their oversight of the financial sector. The SBP has introduced regulation intended to be consistent with the Financial Action Task Force (FATF) recommendation in the area of Know Your Customer policy (KYC), record retention, due diligence of correspondent bank, and the reporting of suspicious transactions.
After evaluating all the above details, it can be concluded that Pakistan has experienced the following issues. Basically, due to economic development has created Pakistan to experience high unemployment in this country. Therefore, the presence of Belt and Road has developed the infrastructure will improve the industrial sector potential of Pakistan. This will then generate more job opportunities for the people in Pakistan. Moreover, prices in Pakistan are higher because of the rising inflation. Therefore, there is a fewer demand from customers, and this has resulted in lower sales and profits. Meanwhile, lack of profit contributed to lower production and lower annual GDP growth. The declining of GDP growth rate in the Pakistan is one of the factors for the economic recession, and this has led to the country's financial crisis. Besides that, after both Pakistan and India obtained independence, Pakistan has been embroiled in dispute with India. The conflict arose because of the Kashmir region was opposed by both countries and is known as a Indo-Pakistani War, or well known as the Kashmir War. Lastly, money laundering, commonly used to send alternative money in Pakistan for the process of illegal trade activities. However, this system is also widely used illegally by the people of Pakistan.